Hello everyone and welcome back for episode 4 of Shadow Warrior. We are back again to keep getting our butts kicked, apparently. We're gonna see if we can make a little bit more progress, and there's some dudes down that hallway, it looks like. See if I can crush them with rockets. I don't know if that's a possibility. I think they went over here. I'm sure I'll find them when they start shooting me. Or maybe I won't, because that's part of the fun, apparently. There's one. Where'd he go? I should use my night vision. That might help me, right? Did I get him? I might have gotten him. I hear a lot of beasts off in the distance. Hey, you're done, buddy. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, you know, Doom 2 and everything, that was how they made ambience, aside from the sweet MIDI guitar sounds. They always had those demons growling off in the distance. I never could tell, though, like, did they stop growling when you killed every last thing on the level? Or did they just stay doing that forever because that's just how they roll? It's hard to say. Somebody out there knows, it's just not me. Alright, so we're doing okay on ammo, it looks like. We've got some stuff to traverse up on top. And if you'll remember, I believe this is the last level of the shareware element. Oh no, we're getting shot again. I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw a new save slot in. I've been doing this just so I have something to fall back on. There's really not any reason for me to have 4 at this point. I could probably just keep 2 rolling throughout. Alright, there you go. But I just like to keep extra saves because I've had it happen so many times, not only in Let's Plays, honestly not a ton of Let's Plays has that happened to me, but in general, where I've played a game, gotten to a point, and some horrible thing happened where I screwed my game up, and I was in a position where I had to either start the whole thing over, or, you know, revert to the beginning, like a really old checkpoint or something that was just too far back for me to be happy. Most of the time I just didn't have any checkpoint, so I would just have to start the whole game over. Nobody wants to do that. You put in a bunch of time on the game. You want to actually lock in your progress. That guy actually totally took me off guard, which is why I missed him like 3 times, or 2 times, whatever that was. Alright, I've hit this button. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. I don't know what anything does. Cool. Alright, so let's continue to not know what things do and look around. I'm sure that button was there for a reason. Probably opened up some kind of path on this side, maybe? Oh, is there a button on... There is a button on both sides, but I don't know what to do with that information. How does this work? Okay, there's a button in there, and there's a door, it looks like, over there. Maybe that's just another wall. Can I shoot that? No, it doesn't look like it. This is an interesting conundrum. Anyway, let's continue to explore, and maybe we'll come back to that in a bit. Okay, so I think I'm totally safe in this room now. Everything has been... Well, leave it to me to find a new way to get damaged, though. Everything has been eradicated. That would be the door we need to go forward, and I believe that takes us out into the forest, if I remember correctly. Apparently I did actually play this long enough to remember some parts of this. Oh, there's 3 buttons here. I'm going to actually save again before I press those buttons, because I have a feeling that they're going to just kill me for some reason. Call me paranoid. I've hit all the buttons. Oh, actually, wait a minute. That one opened stuff. The other one didn't. I guess you just gotta have the right buttons pressed at the same time. I wonder how they did that with the tags. Shouldn't be too complicated to figure out, but beyond my means for the moment. And again, if you remember in the last episode, I mentioned how these freestanding structures were just made out of a bunch of sprites. They use that quite extensively here. I thought that was actually pretty impressive. They really did give the illusion of a whole different angle to the physics engine. I don't know what to do about this key, man. What did I open, anyway? I gotta find that. I mean, I pressed all the buttons, right? I'm pretty sure I did. It's really just these 3 little areas. There's the left side, right side, and middle, and I've hit the 2 buttons on the left and right. How do I climb down this effectively? Yeah, I don't know. This game's not good at ladders. That was a common problem back in the day. Ladders were just always way more work than they were worth. Remember Turok Dinosaur Hunter? That game had some ladders. How Got a lot of weird stuff, actually. So, yeah, what did I open? Seriously? Okay, I guess I just keep trying other combinations. I think that's the right one, though. I just can't really figure out where that sound is coming from. I hear it opening a door, but I don't know. Let's see if... Does my map have anything to say about this? I zoom out. I don't know. There's the way I got in from, maybe over here. Whoa. This is monster sounds again. I don't think there's much going on this end. Cleared out pretty much everything. Yeah, I know I need the bronze key. I just want to press the door anyway because I'm a big jerk. Why do we do that, by the way? Like, we know we can't get into a door, and maybe it's just me, but I always just, like, try to open them anyway. Like, I know it's not going to do anything. I know I'm just wasting my own time. What am I missing here? There's clearly got to be a better way. Wait a minute. That button wasn't there before. You're a jerk. Trying to mess with me like that. Fine, then. Well, whatever. I got the key. That's what's important. Means that we can actually make our escape into the great unknown that is outside, which is over here and took way too long for me to get to. Alright, key in, save, complete. What do we have? We got a suicide bomber, which we're going to use... Where are the Uzis? There they are. Where'd he go? Serious? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What a jerk. Alright, we're going to load our game then, because that was super rude. Yeah, I see you right there, big jerkbag. I figured you would be getting close to me, but I didn't realize this ledge was just going to drop off. What kind of building design is that? Who just has a freestanding ledge with no railing that just falls off? It's just strange. Alright, so there's some Uzi clips tucked neatly into the side of this tree for some reason. I remember when I used to play this, and then I would go back and I would make maps in Marathon, and I was always trying to recreate the idea of like a forest canopy out of flat textures. It's a surprisingly difficult thing to do properly. I think these guys did, I don't know, I guess an okay job for their time. You just put these weird cylinders and you put bark texture on them, and all of a sudden you got a forest. I mean, it doesn't really work that way, but back in the day, when you didn't have a lot of options, you know, we compromised. That's the kind of stuff we would do. Can I open that? That looks totally openable to me. No. I was hoping... Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's shells. I thought that was jumping into lava for a second. I was hoping for a somewhat mercifully short level this time. And where am I going to get a gold key from? I don't have a gold key. There's not a lot of places to go here. Definitely can't fit through there. Oh, I guess I just gotta go into this forest. I don't know why I didn't notice that that was an option a moment ago. I'm gonna go back to using my riot gun. Pretty sure this is gonna be a scary old forest with lots of spooks and ghosts and goblins and gorillas or whatever. Are those bamboo? No, they don't look like bamboo. They should be bamboo, though. There he is. I knew we'd see one of these guys. I was tentatively calling those gorillas, but I know they don't really look very much like gorillas. They're like half panther, half raptor, half gorilla. I know that's three halves. So he's 150% beast, for whatever reason. Alright, things are looking okay. We killed two of the tougher enemies there. The Dark Woods has a third of that enemy. Oh, and a fourth. Rocket launcher! Do my bidding. Really happy the rockets seem to be zooming in at them a little bit. Oh my god, there's 100 of them. That's not cool at all. Oh my god, the bees! Not the bees! Yeah, Uzis are the only option when it comes to bees. Just like in real life. You see bees? Get out your Uzis, because I'm sure you got them. It's over here. Ah, I knew it. Alright, I'm gonna actually save again. I know I'm playing overly cautious, you don't have to tell me, but you guys have been super cool in the comments about not telling me I'm a big jerk for doing that, so I thank you very much, because I don't think I'd be able to make any kind of quality product here if I had to do this all in one shot. Unless I actually just played through the game beforehand, but I do want to go through this in a semi-blind state again, because I mean, I know I have said a couple of times that I remember some of these levels, but I don't remember them enough to be able to navigate them accurately. Alright, that's a blow-opened wall. I know, I got a grenade launcher. I never use it because it's not that useful. Here we go, that should be a good angle. Remember to keep myself like 5 miles away from the wall that I intend to blow up. What is that? A nuclear bomb? Found a secret area. When I find secrets, that should make me happy, but in reality it just kind of makes me scared because I don't know what I'm about to find. I don't know how I'm going to effectively blow a hole through that. Maybe a grenade would be the right... Did I really get hit from that? Are you serious? Man. This game is just relentless. So isn't there... What is... Oh my god, that thing's horrifying. Can't shoot it either. I'm pretty sure it's going to try and kill me somehow. There's also a horrible statue over there and the key right in front of me. I don't trust it. It seems too good to be true. I gotta investigate what's also around here first. And when I come to the conclusion that I can't get in any other way, then I guess we'll go back and check that out. Sticky bombs, of course, because they're telegraphing the fact that they're going to want us to blow our way in. Makes sense. Alright, I'm starting to think maybe it's really that direct. Maybe that is the only actual option. What happens if I open this? It says do not enter, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to read the signs. I probably had to hit this button to deactivate whatever the trap was that was about to kill me. I'm going to actually save again, because I'm ultra paranoid right now. I just hate losing progress, if it can be helped. Alright, so what I was expecting to happen is I pick up that key and all 4 of these things on the walls start unloading fireballs on me, maybe. That doesn't seem to be what happened, so I'm okay with that. So if I go back out now, have I triggered the tag that says for all the crazy gorilla beasts to come after me? I see a bunny. Bunnies I can handle. Bunnies are susceptible to rockets, and I don't have a problem with them. There he is! Please don't be behind me. I just keep switching weapons like a madman. It's like, you gotta learn exactly which weapons you want to use for which enemies. And I think these guys respond well to Uzis, but I think also, in this case, even better would have been to use rockets, not waste all of the ammo on them. Alright, so that means we can open up this next gate, and I am now at full health, which is a rare and beautiful thing, and it won't last. Guarantee that much. We're going to do yet another save, and open it up. We're going to do riot gun. Riot gun is really the all-purpose tool here because it's got no splash damage. It's got a nice burst fire if I need it, which I probably won't. I try not to use it anyway. Seems like a waste. And in general, it just seems like the tool for pretty much every kind of encounter. Unless I'm too close to something that's about to explode, in which case that doesn't really make as much sense. Alright, looks like we've got a bunch of different branching paths we can head in. Not happy about that. Where'd you go? Did I get it? No. You're behind me now. Of course you're behind me. Oh, there's 2 of them. Get back here. You're toast. Alright, lots of Uzi ammo. That's good news. Although, when they give you ammo, that's the game's way of telling you you're about to use lots of ammo. That's the Doom motto, anyway. Another grenade launcher. It's not so exciting to keep picking up these weapons if you already have them. We need the red key cards. So we've got 3 different types of keys. Oh no, we've got more than 3 now? Hang on. I thought there were just... Oh no, it's silver, gold, bronze, and red, apparently. That's strange. I thought it meant a key card, like, in the Doom sense. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I heard him. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get into like 3 types of keys and also 3 types of key cards as well, because we needed to have like 6 different ways to open up doors just to progress gate our character here. There we go. Knocked him down the well. I'm pretty sure we have to go down there at some point too. And props for you guys sticking it out despite the pretty grainy graphics. I know that's not exactly a quality that you generally would look for in your YouTube videos, but I appreciate that you're sticking with me anyway. Maybe it's just the old school retro flair of a game like this. Like, I don't even mind the graphics being this grainy, really. The options were there for me to put filtering on it, and I found that that type of thing would just, I think it makes it look uglier. I'd rather see it the way it was intended to be seen than try to mess with it and make it look unnatural. There's... Oh, I need the red key to get in there. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the part where we gotta go down the well. And that barrel had it coming. So, you know what that means. Down we go. Okay, piranhas. No big deal. I fought piranhas plenty of times before. Alright, where are we? We're inside a bathhouse, I guess. Open that. Oh, what's going on? Stuff's moving. Is that... Oh, it's so I could... Well, that's a strange way to solve that problem. I can't even believe my guy can fit in this little crevasse up at the top of the shelf, or whatever you want to call it, painting. So I can... No, I can't uncheck that. Alright, well I know where we are though. This is going to make us come out of that door that I just couldn't get in a second ago. Hopefully it didn't trigger a bunch more things to spawn in. But it means that we should be able to now head through wherever I put it. Here it is. I didn't put it anywhere, it's just the next place to go. Obsessively save. Brilliant. And here we go. Red pants, watch out. We got a red pants in our midst. Stun lock him. Alright, good. Lots of blood coming out of that guy. Rightly so. What is this? Chinsiki's Forest Fresh Rabbit Farm. Watch out. Alright, this is the place we needed to be. So back in the day, I used to have this pretty crappy iMac. I was like 333 megahertz. I was very proud of it at the time, and I used to play Shadow Warrior on that. That's where I got my start in this particular game, playing it on that. It seriously looks like the Dakatana thing. Playing it on that particular computer, and I had a friend over, we were playing this game. I believe we got to this level, and I remember opening up this door, and it's full of rabbits, and I shot a rocket in there, and I crashed the computer, and we had a good time thinking about how funny that was. So I'm going to try and replicate that moment, provided it does not crash the game. We will see.